With her original take on the famous Dying Swan solo, Kitty Phetla won over audiences across Russia, the home of excellence in ballet. Now dancing a far happier role in Don Q, Kitty sees mentorship as key to her success.
So where were you when you were discovered, and how did you initially realize, hey, I love ballet?
This is actually a crazy story. I was actually at Orange Grove Primary where they were offering extramurals of karate and ballet. And I chose ballet. Being a tomboy, I thought maybe let's try something different. And then there was this white Jewish man who discovered me by the name of Martin Schomburg, and I've never looked back ever since then.
You've performed for Madiba, you've performed for the Dutch royal family, you're part of 21 Icons. That is phenomenal. What has that been like for you?
As a black South African ballerina, it's really great for me, and it's really humbling. But I think one of the most profound highlights for me is being part of the 21 Icons today and being the youngest 21 Icons. And I can't tell you enough words what that really means to me, because it's always going to be an ongoing thing, because it's also a reflection on what Nelson Mandela stood for. And I think in this country, trying to pay it forward, because he did at the end of the day, and he's left it to all of us to change our country for ourselves and to keep moving forward and to keep changing things for the better. And I'm hoping that by being a ballerina is making a difference in our country.
I'm sure that you are inspiring many young girls and boys to become ballet dancers.
The thrill that young girls find in ballet often falls away around the age of 13, when they start dancing on point and discover how hard it really is. Ian MacDonald is delighted that Kitty persevered.
What can people expect from this ballet?
Don Quixote is a ballet that is set in Spain. It is lively, it's energetic, it's full of passion, it's got humor. And for me, I think that's one of the biggest selling points of the ballet is the humor.
Of Kitty's performances, which particular dance should the audience be looking out for?
She does the Queen of the Dryads. It's a dream theme. It's an elegant role, which I think she carries off really, really well. She's also incredibly supple, so she can get her legs up there and she's nice and loose and strong. And I think this highlights some of her attributes as well. So when you see her doing these kind of things, you'll know that that has come with a lot of hard work.
No one knows that better than prima ballerina Bernice Sylvius. She's been central to resurrecting the fortunes of ballet in South Africa, and now sees a stunning future for it in dancers like Kitty.
Bernice, I don't mean to interrupt your warming up.
No, it's all good.
Since you've worked with Kitty as a colleague, you've seen her rise through the company. How would you describe her journey?
Well, I must say, Kitty's brought some stuff out in me that I didn't think I had, because Kitty's an amazing contemporary dancer, and I'm not wild about contemporary. It's not my favorite. And she did a piece, Carmina, and she asked me to be in it. And at first I said to her, I don't think I can do this. And she said, don't worry, we'll spend time, and I'll make sure that you won't look silly. And she went out of her way to make me feel comfortable with her choreography. So I really appreciated that about Kitty. So yeah, she made me into a contemporary dancer.
As you mentioned, Kitty is a choreographer. Does being a choreographer make you a better dancer?
Yeah, definitely. She has an amazing understanding of the body and how it can move. Sometimes she asks stuff that I'm just like, that my body can't do that. She's like, no, it can, because mine can. And she has a keen sense of what the music should look like, because we always say that ballet or dancing portrays what the music should look like, and she can definitely do that.
Soloist with the Joburg Ballet, Cuba's Juan Carlos Osma has toured the world, and in Kitty, he finds just about the best combination of qualities for his ideal dancer.
Juan Carlos, in ballet, how important is it to find a perfect match, and is Kitty your perfect match?
When you want to see ballet, you want to see beauty, you want to see perfection, so it's a visual art. You want to see two people that match each other, and the size is the first thing you see. Kitty is a tall woman. She's a beautiful tall woman. I'm a tall man also. So we match each other. We match each other, and I'm strong enough to partner her, and not everybody is.
I assume that chemistry is incredibly important when it comes to dancing together. Do you practice for hours and hours to get that right?
We want to have all the movement, but we also have to have the relationship. So we know and we feel each other. It's more than just grabbing her and turning her and lifting her. She needs to know when I'm tired. I need to know when she's tired. I need to know where to place her, when not to place her. And it's nothing romantic, or it's not like I love her. but it's just the feeling of space and the feeling of our bodies.
I'm feeling a little bit jealous of Kitty, I'm not going to lie. I danced for years, I did a bit of ballet, not as well as you guys do.
Okay.
Would you lift me, please? I've always wanted to be lifted and, you know, feel like a really pretty ballerina. Oh, we're just going for it. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. How about, can I come for my audition next week?
Yes.
There you go. Ta-da. Okay, I'll take my curtsy now.
Along with being a choreographer and hosting a show on Radio 2000, Kitty also models. And for a former supposed tomboy from Soweto, she does a pretty decent job as her own makeup artist too.
You look like every little girl's dream.
Thank you very much.
You look beautiful. Is this a fantastic part of being a part of the ballet? You know, dressing up, the costumes are also an integral part of it.
Absolutely, because ultimately ballet is a fantasy. So we've got to create the utmost perfect fantasy for every little girl, as you say, and for all our audiences, because ultimately we're telling a story, which is a dream story. So that's what's so beautiful about classical ballet. You know, the art of perfection. Everything has to look perfect, from costumes to sets, everything.
What's going through your mind before you walk onto that stage?
I just have to be very calm. Yeah, because some dancers, you know, thrive on nerves and they perform very well. For me, I have to find a very calm place because nerves don't make me perform well. They get me all over the place. And so that's why I have to find my sanity. I have to zen myself and have to make sure that I'm completely calm, because calmness ultimately means control for me. So if I'm nervous, I'm bouncing up the walls all the time.
What can people look forward to from Don Q?
Don Q is a fantastic production, and first and foremost, you're coming to watch Joburg Ballet, so that says a lot. You know, it's a perfect, beautiful company, and we've got quite a few guest artists as well. So you've got to look forward to our prima ballerina, Brittany Sylvius, and you've got a whole lot of entertainment. There's comedy, there's love as well, because I think everybody loves a little love story. So there's a bit of a love story, and there's a lot of comedy within Don Q, but ultimately it's a happy ending, so everybody's going to just absolutely love it.
The best of luck for the coming season. I shall curtsy my way out of here. Thank you very much. There you go. Here I go. Bye-bye.
Helping other children rise in this once solely Western art, Kitty is fully involved in outreach programs, ensuring that where she has led, many more will follow. Don Quixote runs at the Joburg Theatre until September the 13th.